What's happening, party people? This is your guy Damien. Welcome to Damien All Day. I want to make this video because I've watched some other videos on trying to start off with doing this podcast and doing this recording like this. I wanted to start off doing this, but I wanted to start off small and work my way up and get bigger and, crawl before we walk type of thing and such. And so let me take a drink. But I wanted to let you guys know how I got started doing this podcast, what you need or what you don't need, what you would like to get as a budget podcast. Brace yourselves. My whole setup didn't cost more than $120. My whole setup did not cost more than $120. It could be a little bit less than that, actually. But, yeah, I'm going to put up some pictures later in this video. But, I really felt like I wanted to just start talking, get stuff off my chest and just talk about stuff because I tend to find myself doing that a lot. So I'm like, hey, why not, create a podcast? What do I need? What does it take to create a podcast? What do I need? How am I going to do all this? It's very simple. Excuse me. It's very simple. And first it starts off with this whole thing right here. Your smartphone. I have an iPhone. You get yourself an iPhone. Get yourself you can do a gimbal if you already have one, but a little tripod, so get yourself, if you have a smartphone, you can use that and start off with the smartphone. Number two, get yourself a little tripod, so you can get your phone up there so you can sit on your desk. Speaking of desk, I have a little table I got right here. I don't know, it's like literally like that big or so. It's really pretty small. This mic, this boom arm. Let's see. I got a little iOS 3.5 millimeter adapter. I got a light. Not much stuff. All this background as a green screen backdrop. Not much. Earphones I've already had. Here, let me break this down real quick. What I've already have is the earphones and the phone. I've already had that. And I've already had the little tripod because, I've done vlogging of my own, so I've already had that. But if you're going to get one, they range differently. They don't cost that much. You can mess around and get one for $10, $15, $20. You can find that like at Walmart, but, yeah. So what we have, let me tell you everything, down the line of how much it costs pretty much. Let's see if you can, stay with me on this one. I'm not counting the phone cause I've already had it. I'm not counting the earphones cause I've already had it, but, everything else I'm going to go ahead and count. The, iOS adapter, 3.5 millimeter adapter, that was about $10. That's one. I got this microphone right here, just a microphone and a couple other little pieces that I'm not using on this. I've ordered it online. I can't remember if it was Amazon or eBay, but either one of those two more than likely have the same things. And that was $20. This boom arm, $15. My green screen backdrop, $15. My light was $20 or $22, something like that. My table, $25. What else we got? I think that's everything, pretty much. So I got my tripod. No, we won't count the tripod. Boom arm, microphone, table, light, backdrop, iOS adapter, and I'm not counting the chair. I've already had the chair. And all this stuff came out to about somewhere around 100 to 120. Something like that. Yeah, it is not a lot of stuff, you guys. I mean, I've seen videos where, they said $400, $500 and everything. All this that I'm doing, my whole setup, at the most, I'll say at the most, $120. It won't go any higher than that. I believe it's less than that, but it won't go higher than that. That's pretty cheap. Now, we're not counting other things like, let's say, editing software. I got iMovie for that. I can do everything on iMovie, green screen, all that type of stuff. I can do it on iMovie. Got my green screen background for free. I can't even remember where I got it from. There were so many sites I looked up and got it from. I don't know, but yeah, it's really not a lot. It's really not a lot, and I've pretty much every episode that I've recorded has been on my setup. It's just everyone has been on my setup. So for those who are aspiring to go ahead and make a podcast, do it. Just go ahead and do it. And even if you don't know what you want to talk about, look up some things to talk about. If you're, if you're good at fixing stuff, then you could talk about that. If you're good about telling stories, tell stories. Shoot, if you got stories, tell your stories. You never know how that may take off. If you like talking about sports, talk about sports. If you like talking about wrestling, talk about wrestling. If you like talking about celebrity news and gossip and rumors, do that as well too. Speaking of which, there is a nice channel that actually talks about celebrity news and rumors called Nitpickin with Nicole. You guys should go check that out. Real clean, to the point, crisp, and not all that nonsense and all that dragging on and everything. Really nice channel. You guys check it out for all your celebrity news, rumors, and scandals and stuff. Yeah. So I advise those who are really thinking about starting a podcast to do so. I recommend it. And, even if you don't want to have a full-blown production and stuff like that, you don't have to. You don't even have to have a green screen. You don't. You could just have a wall. But I would recommend, if you can do something like that, and have a wall, have maybe like a curtain or something back there, and or something, or maybe like a plant, whatever the setup may be or so. But I do believe just start doing it. Just get your phone, put it on the selfie mode, get it on your tripod. You don't even have to have a boom arm. Some mics just have a little straight up stand that you could just prop it on there and you can just sit there and talk. A little table, somewhere quiet. A lot of people like the closet. I personally like a closet, but I don't have any closet space. So therefore, I'm in a room. But, and just start recording and just keep putting and keep putting and keep putting and keep putting and keep putting. One thing about YouTube you guys need to understand also is just make your content and just keep loading it, uploading it, and uploading. Just keep doing it. Don't stop doing it. Don't worry about numbers. Don't worry about views. Don't worry about subs. Don't worry about none of that stuff. Do it because you want to do it. Do it because you love it. Do it because you're having fun. I'm doing it because I'm having fun. I like doing this. I like talking into a mic, getting out everything I want to talk about, because maybe others in the world or in the household may not want to hear me talk at times. Then again, I tend to ramble off at times like I'm doing now. So, yeah. But yeah, this is my setup. No more than like 100, 120, somewhere in between there. Microphone, boom arm, table, tripod, lights, green screen. It's fairly cheap. You just got to pay attention and look and dig when you shop. Don't just see something. Oh man, it's $40 for a microphone or $40 for a green screen. My microphone's cheap. Think it sounds pretty good to me. Well, let me get on out of here, you guys. Thank you for listening and watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Got more coming. Support your guy, because, I'm trying to talk to you guys and give you guys all this stuff because I just feel like talking. All right, party people, I'm out.